giving you up, no, no, I ain't giving you up. I get love and try, giving you up, no, no, I ain't giving you up. Get love and try, giving you up, no, no, I ain't giving you up, no, more than giving you up, no, no, I ain't giving you up, no. She's a roller coaster, oh, she's so flame. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her, she can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her, I fall and try again. Get up and try, get up and try again.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a car clean out. I am officially 33 weeks pregnant and we are getting down to the wire. I'm trying to get lots of stuff done and I kind of just want to have our car really good and deep cleaned and then kind of upkeep it until baby's arrival. So that's our goal today. It is so disgusting in here. I cleaned out a lot of the junk last week. There was way more toys in here, but I cleaned out a lot of those, so it's really just gross now. Like the floors are gross. There's still some toys in here that we've got to get out and lots of stuff going on in this car. So we've got to get it back to looking spick and span and ready for baby. We also need to bring in Oliver's car seat and wash all the little pieces and then make a spot for Annie Kate's car seat back there. I cannot believe that we are gonna have 2 car seats in the back seat. We're gonna have 2 car seats. Can you believe that? Are you ready for Annie Kate to be here? Yeah. My car is so small and it's starting to feel a lot smaller now that I know that there's gonna be 2 car seats. So we may be upgrading very soon, but anyways, let's get this car cleaned out. We have a lot to get done. Ran into Walmart to grab all of the essentials for our car clean out and I had to stop by the Circle display and grab their new 40-ounce straw sip tumbler. Thank you to Circle for sponsoring today's video. This cup is my new favorite because its new straw sip lid technology integrates a Circle sip flavor cartridge into a straw, allowing you to sip without tipping the tumbler. And it is stinking hot right now, y'all, and anywhere I go, I bring my drink with me. So I was so excited to stock up on all of Circle's sip cartridges. They have so many great flavors to choose from. I did the mango dragon fruit on this day, and oh my gosh, so good. The lid allows you to customize your flavor by just turning the dial. And one of the greatest things about it, if it takes a tumble, there's no mess. And of course, double wall insulated and stainless steel. Run, don't walk to your neighborhood Walmart to secure your tumbler before they're all gone. And don't forget to grab some flavor cartridges too. And thank you so much again to Circle for sponsoring today's video. Okay, now it's time to get real personal. My car was trashed, especially this little area where Oliver sits. Lots of splish splashes from juice and milk and toys everywhere, trash everywhere. He loves the little machines that you put a quarter in and get a little toy. So those little plastic balls were all over the back of my car. And we just had a big mess. We had fireworks back here and just lots and lots of stuff going on in this car today. It's so hot in Arkansas, and so I've went to tackle this several times and just gave up because I'm way too pregnant to be out in the heat. But on this day, it was a little more mild and we got out there early in the morning, so it helped a whole lot with the temperature. And I didn't actually sweat this whole time until the very end when I was scrubbing the mats, but it was pretty mild, so I was very thankful for that. But we are going to get in here and scrub everything down. I'm going to share all of my favorite car cleaning products, and we are going to get this car smelling so good. I always love cars with leather because they stay smelling fresh for so long. And this car does have leather seats, but it also has like an area with cloth. And so anytime something spills on the cloth or like a milk gets left in the car, I feel like that scent kind of seeps into the cloth and makes the car not smell very fresh. So I was really excited to get in here and make everything smell really good again. And y'all are not even going to recognize this car when we're all done with it. It looks so good and it smells so good, and I was so glad to have that done before baby Annie Kate gets here, because Lord knows we could not put a brand new baby in this car looking like this. The first place I start every time I clean out my car is I grab a laundry hamper from inside the house and I fill it up with all of the stuff that needs to go back in the house. And then I also get a trash bag and fill up the trash bag with all of the trash inside the car. And of course, little Oliver wanted to wash his car. We were actually over at my parents' house, so this is their little truck that they have for all the grandkids. And so we got him a bucket filled up with soap and water, and he washed his car while I was washing my car. And he was having so much fun with that. This was actually such a beautiful day in Arkansas, and here lately it has been a little bit more mild, especially for July, so we are loving these a little bit cooler days. It's giving us a fun little peek into fall. It'll probably get really hot again before the end of summer, but we're enjoying those days while they last. But I'm just going to go in with my mother's spray. I'm going to link this spray down below. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it smells so good. It reminds me of the spray that you get at the car wash that's like cherry from our childhood. I've told y'all that before, but this is what I use every time I clean out my car. I wipe down all of my dash, my doors, my leather, everything with it, and it makes everything shine and smell so good. I also have leather wipes to do my seats and stuff, but I like to use this instead because it actually shines everything up a lot better than the leather wipes do. So once in a while I'll go in just for upkeep with the leather wipes, but for the most part I just use this spray on everything and I love it. So I will link it down below. My sister actually got it for, I think, my husband for Christmas in like a car clean out present. It had a bunch of stuff for car clean out and I stole it and it smells so good. But anyways, let's get everything wiped down. You're going to see Oliver pop in and out. He was helping me all day. This took us, I won't say all day, it took us a couple hours to get this all tackled. So lots and lots of cleaning to do. As you saw, it was really, really bad. I actually don't think I've thoroughly cleaned out my car since like right after Christmas. So that's what this is all piled up from. We'll pull like toys and stuff out, but I haven't deep cleaned it in so long. There's Oliver's little chubby hand putting my thing back. He is in his let me help era. He wants to do everything that we're doing, and he's actually pretty helpful, so he's going to be in and out throughout this video. This little area of my car gets pretty gross too because we eat in the car a lot, especially me. Like if Oliver's taking a nap or something, I'll run by and get lunch and just take advantage of that time. It's kind of like a little vacation in the car when your kid falls asleep in the back and you can eat in peace in the front seat. So there's lots of crumbs and drinks get left here, crumbs fall here. So anyways, we're going to get it all cleaned up. I made a little caddy for Oliver for the car where I can put like pull-ups and wipes, an extra blanket, some extra toys, and that was so handy when he was super little, but I haven't been very good about keeping it stocked as he's gotten older. And I went ahead and brought it in the house because I'm going to stock it up with all the things for baby Annie Kate and Oliver and just have like a little tote for kids in the back. So that'll be in a baby prep video coming very soon. I'm going to be doing a little bedside nursery and getting her actual nursery ready and doing all of the baby prep things very soon, like in the next couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that. We also have lots of fall decor shopping and fall decorating coming. That time of year is finally here. July is almost over. I cannot believe it. But once August hits, I am in fall mode. Like I feel like once the kids go back to school, it is fall. It's time to start decorating and making everything cozy. And we are even more excited this year because we're going to have a brand new baby. We were not cutting any corners on this day. We're getting in all of the nooks and crannies. I was tired of seeing my car looking like this, and I also wanted everything to just smell so fresh. I ended up going to Walmart and getting little air fresheners that you hook on to your vents, and they are so inconspicuous. They're awesome. I'm going to share those at the very end, and they smell so good. You can't even tell they're there. I always like to go to Bath & Body Works and get the little cute ones that go on your visor, and I have one of those too. I need to go get some new scents for it, but I really wanted some that really made a difference with the smell in the car, and I could put them everywhere, and these were awesome, super inexpensive, and very inconspicuous. You can't even see them, so loved that. Our car was smelling so good by the end of this, especially that mixed with this little Mother's Protectant Spray. Those two together just make your car smell so good. I don't think I had ever wiped down this door before. It is always above my head, so I don't notice it, but I noticed it was kind of beat up, so I went ahead and sprayed it down with my protectant spray, wiped it down, and made it look good as new. This is one reason I love this vehicle. I can pop that open if I'm shopping and throw whatever I want back there, and then put the back seats down. And if Oliver's with me, I can actually put half of the back seats down and still slide in like a large mirror or a piece of furniture. He's done lots of furniture shopping with me and lots of shopping at Hobby Lobby and stuff, and I have lots of room for decor shopping. I've been talking lately to my husband about kind of getting an upgrade, like a better, bigger mom car, but then I always go back to the fact that it would be so nice to have a paid off vehicle, and this one actually has served me pretty well, so we're kind of just playing it by ear right now. Once we stick that extra car seat in here though, it is going to be feeling a little small, but I do love this car. Now, I blamed a lot of this on Oliver back here, but I've also been picking up my nephews, who are all pre-teens, to go to the splash pad and the water park this summer. And so there's been lots of boys in this car, so all of these little M&Ms and treats everywhere aren't all Oliver. Most of it is. But the back seat is just destroyed because there's been kids in here all summer long, which is awesome, but it is time to get it all cleaned up. So I'm just going in with my shop vac. Highly recommend this shop vac too because it's super inexpensive and has great suction. I love it. It has several different attachments you can stick on the end. So I'm just going to run that through here, and then we're going to pull these mats out and use the hose and another really cool tool that I found on Amazon to get those all scrubbed up.
Yeah. You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true.
After I got one area all wiped down, I would turn around and the next would just be completely destroyed. I was just running from one mess to the next. But this Mother stuff, like I said, is incredible. It makes everything so easy to get wiped down. This chair right here is where Oliver's car seat sits, so it was the worst. There was lots of milk splatters. And I was actually just telling Will a little bit ago that I don't think I'm ever going to be the mom that restricts like eating in the car or eating in the bed or eating in the living room, but I do need to be more careful about what I allow in those places because some things are easier to get out than others, and like milk just stinks, which the car doesn't smell like milk necessarily, but there was lots of milk splatters, which I'm sure contributed to not a very fresh smelling car. And then, like I feel like cereal would be okay in like a little snack cup or something like that, Cheez-Its. But whenever you get to milk or ice cream or anything like that, it can really make like long-term problems in your vehicle or in your house. So I need to be a little bit more mindful about what I give him in the back seat. We've been doing lots of ice cream this summer just because of the heat. But anyways, we're learning as we go and we're getting it all taken care of. I absolutely love the OxiClean stain remover. I use that in my carpet cleaning solution that I shared with y'all, I believe in last week's video. And then I decided to use it on my carpets in my car. There wasn't too many areas because I have those Jeep mats that cover pretty much most of the ground in my vehicle. But this little spot under Oliver's car seat had, I think it was ice cream or milk that had spilled down it. And I just sprayed it with OxiClean and it came right up. And then this little spot is actually in the driver's seat, and I was so embarrassed because I went to get an oil change one time and I didn't realize it was there, and it looks like I peed my seat, but really I think it was a coffee spill, and I had tried to get that out the last time I cleaned out my car. I used something else and it didn't work, but this time I used that OxiClean spray and it came right out and it has not resurfaced since, so very glad about that. I'll have that linked down below too. And then this little gadget I've had for a couple years now, and I've actually never charged it, and it still has battery. It has so much power, and this is like the only thing I use it for. I always kind of forget about it, but it gets these mats so clean, whether they have like milk, it doesn't matter what's on them. This is going to pull it right up. I just used some Dawn dish soap, I pulled out the hose, and then scrubbed them down with this. I just really did a once over, and these mats looked good as new.
Every hidden sign, taking all my roads to you. I will fight, I will come to life, calling for all your lights, giving my light back to you. And I've been falling, I've been lost, and I've been calling on my ghost. I put it to rest because I'm coming home, coming home.
Once I have everything wiped down with the mother spray, I'm just going to go in with a paper towel and my sprayway and shine up all of the areas like this where there's electronics or this little black shiny area. That part will look smeary if I don't go over it with sprayway. And then I'm also going to do the windows. I have been nesting like crazy over here. I've been doing little projects here and there and not filming all of them, but this was a really big one on my to-do list and I'm so glad that it's done. Now I just have to do minor upkeep until the baby gets here, and the rest of everything I do, I'm going to make sure and film it and put it out there on YouTube for y'all, because I know that in this season of life, I love watching nesting vlogs or moms preparing their little nurseries for the baby, and so I love to be able to pop those up on the TV or on my phone while I'm nesting or working on the nursery. So I'm going to hopefully get lots of those up for y'all between, like end of July, late August. There will be lots of that going on, as well as fall decorating. So very excited about that coming up. I feel like July was kind of a boring month of just lots of deep cleaning, lots of behind the scenes projects, and now we're getting into the really fun stuff. Okay, I got all of the mats put back in, and I went ahead and pulled the car seat out. I'm going to vacuum out his little cup holders. We have those two little cup holders somewhere. I don't know where they went, but he kept spinning them off. Like, you can kind of spin them and pull them out. And so now anytime he puts something in his cup holder, it falls down into the little hole, and I have to use my shop vac to suction it out. I would love to get him a new car seat too before the baby comes, so we'll have to see about that. But anyways, we got his chair all vacuumed out, and now we're headed into the car wash. When I get home from the car wash, we actually took apart his car seat and threw all of the little pieces into the washer and got it all nice and clean. So that felt really good. No more ice cream spills and milk spills and juice splatters. All of that was no more. We got our car all washed up. It looks so good. I'm so glad to have it all back in order. And then these are the little vent wraps that I picked up. They're the Caribbean Colada, and they made my car smell so good, y'all. Highly recommend. I will try to link them below if I can find them. And they're so inconspicuous. I love that. Okay, we tackled the floor mats, the dash, the doors, the steering wheel area, the seats, like the leather part and the cloth part. Everything was looking so good and smelling so fresh. Very, very glad to have that done. It's such a huge weight lifted off my shoulders before the baby gets here. And here's a few little end shots. Like I said, we're going to be making a little baby caddy for the car, and I'll share that in a baby prep video coming soon. But I hope y'all enjoyed and got tons of motivation. Thanks for stopping by. I will see y'all very soon. Bye.